All right. Trackmaster Dark Helmet Racing League, Season 5, Race Number 3. This is the Porsche Cup at, hang on 1 second.
$60.
All right. Sorry about that. Had to go get my gloves. Man, I twisted my knee getting out of the rig, too. Felt a pop. Had the same thing happen to me when I, same kind of feeling when I tore my MCL, so I hope I didn't just do that.
$30.
Anyway, so this is DHRL Dark Helmet Racing League, Season 5, Race Number 3, Porsche Cup, Watkins Glen. Qualified 5th.
$10.
Good luck, everybody.
31.
Yep, you too.
This is a rolling start. Follow car number 326 in the right lane. Safety car speed is 75 kilometers per hour. Okay, Brandon, nice and neat. Stay out of trouble.
So the Porsche Cup likes smooth inputs, from what I remember. It's a really easy car to overheat the tires.
Well done, Brandon. This is terrific. Exactly what we came here for. That's 20 minutes to go. 20 minutes. Wasting a lot of time here. Get your elbows out and force the gas. Just done 48.87. Sector 2 is 0.37 off the pace. Double track. Keep it nice and tight.
My hand's going numb.
Gas daily shine is now 1.6.
Oh. Last lap. I see you slipping there, Adam.
Last lap, bring it on, man. Last lap was at 149.00.
Good race, Adam.
Well done, Brandon. Great drive. That's a
Yeah, dude, that was a lot of fun. You were fast.
Oh, man, that was fun.
That's the end of the session.
All right, so this is with I'm like turning the wheel like I'm driving right now. So this is my little battle here with Brandon. Wanted to see what happened here. Because I went on the outside, then I got on the brakes early because I didn't want to like mess him up. And then we both kind of just overshot this turn. I locked up. He just went straight through. I'm pretty sure he got a pretty big slowdown there. I got a slowdown for cutting, but it cleared pretty fast. Let's see here. Let's do mine first. Yes, I tried to brake at the 450, but I think because I had so much speed, maybe even 425, I just had way too much speed and I could not slow it down. And then let's see what happened to Brandon. Yeah, he's just like, yeah, I'm not making that. What's up, guys?
Hey, how's it going?
That was a fun race. Brandon, I feel bad I messed you up at the bus stop there. I was trying to brake early so that way I wouldn't mess you up, but I still did. And Adam, you had some speed.
Yeah, right, dude. You were way faster than me. You'd make a mistake and then be like right there.
I was just trying to keep up with you.
You're cruising.
All right, boys. Well, I'll talk to you later.
All right, see you, Quentin.
Hey,
Yep.
man.
It's like as soon as I got like,
I'd be glad not to run those cars ever again.
so as soon as I got close to you, I just couldn't like the car just kind of like changed, and I was just not used
Oh,
to it.
100%. Yeah.
And I started getting used to it at the end, but like I was really trying to manage like the tires and the braking, like because I knew I had way more speed coming to that bus stop and stuff. As I
Yeah.
as I found out with Brandon, I tried to brake a little bit earlier than normal, but like it just me and him both just like went right over that.
Dude, last lap, you should have been in there.
I
I don't know
was
why. It was like my crew chief like turned way down at some point. I don't know.
I don't even remember hearing mine. I'm sure he was there, but I probably just hear him all the time. I'm not used to, or I'm just so used to him.
Yeah, because I was trying to like listen to hear if you were next to me,
Hmm.
and I couldn't tell. And then finally, I like kind of went through and saw you in my rear view. I was like, oh, you definitely could have put it in there lot further than what you did.
Yeah, I was surprised on that last turn that I caught you so much there. Did you mess up right there?
Yeah, I had a big drift.
Okay. Because normally you're pulling from me right there.
Yeah, I felt good through there. You were super fast through the boot.
Yeah, I got the boot down pretty decently. Sometimes I mess it up, but most of the time I get it pretty good.
Yeah, you kept catching me there. So then I started trying different lines and messed up probably like 2 or 3 times half decent,
Hmm.
but like didn't really find anything. And then I just was like, I'm just going back to that. I was like staying a lot further inside than you guys, I think.
That's how I felt. I felt like I was staying like too tight on the turns, like just not even coming out and then coming back into the apex. I feel like I wasn't hitting it right. But you definitely
Dude,
had me on that left hander right after the right hander after the boot or after the bus stop. That like sweeping left hander downhill.
oh,
You had that
yeah.
down.
Yeah, that felt pretty good.
'Cause every time we got in that, you always pulled. I'm kind of overly cautious there though because I've lost the car there so many times.
Yeah, it gets really light right there.
Seems like this car
And
likes
then you,
really like light input, like real progressive light
oh,
input.
yeah. Yeah. Yeah, this car will make you better.
Yeah, 'cause like with GT3, I'm used to like stabbing on the brakes faster, but like this one, it seemed like it did better if I
You
didn't do
lock
that.
them up. Yeah.
Yeah, this car
But
doesn't have ABS, so you have to be much more precise on the brake.
I do feel like the feeling of traction is actually there though.
Yeah, yeah, 100%.
Yeah. Compared to the 991, which is what Jeff was in, like the 911 to me has even better feel than this car.
Hmm.
Is
Crazy
that
thing
why
is,
he was so much faster?
it's a car that definitely gives you confidence to push.
Okay.
But the tires fall off after about 5 laps.
Uh,
Whereas this, like, as long as you treat the tires right, they'll keep on giving you lap times.
Yeah, I felt like mine were pretty consistent throughout the whole race,
Yeah.
but I was trying not to
Like
push them too hard.
at the front, I just kept on doing like a push lap and then a not so push lap and then a push lap. So like I was getting about half a second gap between the 2 lap times.
Okay. Yeah, you were moving.
Yeah, but I got tons of laps in this car at a very high level, so
Hmm.
I should be fast.
yeah, I like this car. I don't
Yeah.
drive it very often, but when I do, I always have fun.
Yeah, definitely.
It's a car that if the setup works at the track, it's very rewarding. If the car doesn't work with any setup at the track, it is the most frustrating car to drive.
Yeah,
Hmm.
I can believe that.
And then at the Porsche Canada level, it was fucking trying to get the tire to turn on for 1 lap in qualifying was such a game. It was so annoying to try to learn how this car just like if you treat the tire like a baby for 2 laps, it'll give you one insane lap, and then that's qualifying. So I tried to do that tonight, and then I spun it. I was like, well, there that goes. I'll just go out and push. But yeah,
Yeah,
it's
I got like
definitely
no
a hard car to just jump in and go fast.
Yeah, and I don't know why. I need to ask Morgan or someone with an Ace Tech. Well, I guess he's not using the Ace Tech wheels, but I put my um like LMP style wheel back on, and
Hmm.
I had to reconfigure all my buttons. And then my computer was acting shitty right before, so I reset my internet, which I feel like that was still. Was I blinking at all, Brandon?
No, you were solid the whole time.
Okay.
I felt like I had a glitch with my system though for a second. Like it looked like lightning on my screen. That's the best way I could
Oh no
describe it.
shit.
It was weird.
Huh.
And a couple like screen, I call them screen tears, screen flash, or
Yeah.
whatever you want to
Yeah.
call it. Had a few of those. But yeah, you didn't blink one bit.
Cool.
Jeff did, but I know he's always had that issue.
Yeah.
So I kind of gotten
Yeah. It
used
was
to
like
that.
I had all kinds of issues before I could actually start spinning laps.
Hmm.
I think it was like 20 minutes left before I actually got a full lap in.
Yeah, it seemed like you were doing good. It was fun going side by side with you there.
Yeah, that was sweet.
I did that a while back in my other league that I used to run. One of the guys I used to race with, we were actually teammates at a certain time too. But like me and him were like side by side, like lap after lap at that race. It was so much fun at that track. I think he was in the Lambo, I was in the Porsche. It was just a blast. Kind of reminded me of
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, this is a pretty decent track for that actually.
Yeah. I was gonna just like let you go, but then I was like, I'm just having too much fun.
Oh yeah, I wanted to battle.
I didn't want to like lose the draft and lose the leaders, but we did all right.
Yeah, we're good. Not gonna. So this is actually the first time I've raced high, and that was that
That's
was
why you were
different.
so smooth on everything. I did that once. That was
So,
fun.
so what you're saying is your wheel was perfectly fine.
It was all him.
Dude, I don't know what is going on.
All these buttons aren't mapped right. That's not a button, dude. Oh.
You have to put the steering wheel on. You can't just hold it in your hands.
You felt like being our resident Todd for the day since you joined?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Any of you guys use eye overlay?
No.
No.
I don't use any overlays anymore.
I was going to use it, and then they started trying to develop down the path of my app, and I went, nope.
Ah,
See you later. I'm not using the stuff that they're like they've gone away from it now, but like at first they were like, "Oh, we're gonna do race control." I'm like, "Oh, okay. Guess I won't use your app anymore." Julie, you still in here? Guess not, but look at the points. The dude's got 4 incident points for 3 races. What is
wow.
his problem?
Pretty
Especially
good.
this car tonight. Like, come on, burn some.
Yeah, I didn't realize after the race I drove off like in the first corner and picked up. It was only my second X. I was like, damn.
Oh, we got an off track for or like a incident for that?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. Until every car finishes the race, it's just like an official, basically.
Oh, okay. That's the one thing I like about league racing is like most of the time none of that really matters unless obviously you get too
Yeah.
many.
Yeah. Yeah. You're not worrying about your safety rating and shit like that.
We
Yep.
were running at Laguna the other night. I was at 9 incident points. I was like, I gotta be careful.
Yeah. I
What is?
like it for the Sunday night where it like keeps people honest as the race starts developing.
Mhm.
It takes people away from taking huge risks just to get one more position and like take that person out while they do it. It takes away that kind of risk from them,
Yeah,
which seems to work. Like the last couple of weeks have been insanely clean.
yeah. I usually try to not use them for an advantage. Like I haven't gotten to that point yet. Still just trying to get my racecraft right.
Yeah. What we were finding when it was like everyone had the same and it was like a 20 limit is a few people, me, I would do it too, is you'd be like, oh, well, I'm, you know, 20 minutes into the feature and I have 0x. Well, I can start using